Namaskaram friends. So in this video I am going to talk about start our first episode on mysteries of the universe. So I started this video because I found this universe a very fascinating in terms of space, in terms of nature, in terms of architecture, in terms of the mind of the people, different activity. So I try to start this story from the universe and try to at the end come to an atom. Okay, that means from cosmic to atomic. So when, and this story is very interesting. As time passes, this story is going to be very interesting, because in this story I am going to talk about everything: what is nothing, what is everything, what is light, what is darkness, what is the mind of the people, what is happening within us, how much from the, in which area we born, what is the role of soil, what is the role of moon, sun, five element of existence, how this mystery exists, who created this, what is the purpose of it, what happened after our death, what, where we are before our birth, how this life process is going on, how the number of cells initially, you can say, at a higher number, then it reduces and then we die, types of disease, types of eat, we fruit of vegetable in it, their color, their size. This means whatever you perceive through your five senses, whatever perceive beyond your five senses, in terms of physicality, in terms of non-physicality, in terms of different life forms, what is for understanding any question, what types of, we can say, theory related in the whole world, in terms of philosophy, spirituality, mathematics, architecture, sculpture, everything. So we try to touch each and every dimension of the existence, what we know, what we know, do not know. Also we admit what we do not know, not that we know everything and we try to debate on it. No, we pay attention on each and everything, try to perceive it as the way it is, and in this manner we try to solve the problem of the world and gain knowledge of the whole cosmos. So when we talk about the cosmos now, many in different culture, in different region, people try to understand what is everything. Okay, Western scientists say it is a cosmos, many people say it is a creation. In India we say it a Brahmand, many people say it a universe. That means basically whatever name you give, but ultimately we want to know what is everything, in terms of size, in terms of perception, in terms of experience, in terms of our you can say understanding of our five senses. So see, when we name anything, a very important aspect of our life is when we name anything, either of a tree, of a flower, of a human being, or different object. People may name it unconsciously, but there is a very conscious way of giving name to each and every particle of this cosmos, because what is visible, what is invisible, what is physical, what is non-physical, what is happening before the first creation, what is happen after the last creation, in this whole creation many matters, many energy, many different things are present. So we name things which are visible, we name things which we experience, we name things in which are in non-physical dimension, we name things in non-physical dimension. So when you pay attention on each and everything, so we consciously give name to a place, because see, we produce sound from within us. When you want to give name to a people, to a place, or to any arena, a natural sound comes from within you, and every person is not capable. A person who pay enough attention on this dimension is capable. So in India there is a much importance on naming. When a child birth, people go to a scholar and tell them, please give this child a name, because naming is very important. That scholar pay attention on that child, see activity of its child, perceive its experience, and on the basis of that a natural sound occur on them out, and they give that to the child. Many people say what is happening, that means many people say that there is nothing important in what is your name, what is not name. But if you pay enough attention and consciously when you see things in your cosmos, there is a very much scientific, you can say, understanding behind it. Whatever we name gave to different things, it must come naturally from within us. If many people are not capable of, people who capable of give name, and other people just emulate it. Okay, because every person is not capable of expert in every dimension, but many people have different capacity, capability. not only people, other life creatures. But in terms of humanity, if I talk about humanity, many people venture into different arena. Some become singer, that means they pay attention on that aspect of our life. Some become doctors, some become engineers, some is, you can say scholars, some become scientists, some become spiritual gurus, some become philosophers. That means in different arena, because they invest their lifetime and they try to explore that dimension in its depth. Okay, so we have to respect that every person what they want to do. Because ultimate goal is we want to know each and everything in its true form. So in this story I try to talk about the cosmos and try to understand each and every aspect of it, in terms of its naming, in terms of what is present in it, how we experience it, how different myths are going on, what different mythology talk about it. So when we talk about cosmos, or when how this idea come in ourselves, because when we look at ourselves, this is me. Then when I try to understand in terms of area wise, so I occupy this much of space, this room occupy this much of space, this region occupy this much of space. In the same manner we go, then we reach the earth occupy this much of space. In the same manner star occupy this much of space, moon, the satellite occupy this much of space. Then we send satellites, then we send different other, you can say, rocket launchers in the space to understand how far this physical dimension is going. Not only physical, there is no concept of physical at that time. We try to understand where it ends. So in terms of we go on till now we send many satellites, many concepts, but we try to understand the, you can say, length and breadth of the cosmos by sending a machine. But at many places it is, many scientists claim that in many places our satellites are not good. They either burn, they either destroy, but they not go into that area. Okay, so there is a mysterious force here which not allow us, or which not allowed that machine, that type of material to go into it. May through other mechanism, may through other, you can say, dimension, you touch that arena. So it is very important that the final aim of our any of endeavor is to, or any of our venture is to understand it in whichever manner possible, not by sending machine, by other means also. So in India people try to understand everything by meditation. They meditate, they continuously meditate for years, for days, for nights, because when they meditate, the whole cell in your body in sync with the cosmos. That means a data which is present in the cosmos downloading in your mind. When data downloading in your mind, you process it, then you give a result on the basis of that data, and how big your data is, that good your result could be. So in this manner many people send satellite to understand the galaxy, the core of the creation, its nature, in its length, its breadth. But till now we are solved only few questions by sending a machine, but by satellite. But people who meditate, people who open different dimension of their mind by using their internal process, by opening their chakras, by you can say take charge of each and every cell of their body, they understand the whole cosmos from its beginning to its end, before the beginning, after the end. And in this manner why we come to a concept that cosmos is beginningless and endless. Now scientists claim that by sending satellite, by observing different observations, they claim that our cosmos is beginningless and endless. But spiritual teacher in India, many yogis in India very earlier claimed that cosmos is beginningless and endless. What we live in the 84th creation, that means before that 83rd third creation has happened. Nowadays scientists said that there is more than one Big Bang. Nowadays scientists said that there is a multiverse, there is a parallel universe. But in Indian sculpture, in Indian philosophy, in Indian religious thought, from the beginning of it, people say that we are living in a parallel universe, we are living in multiverse, we are living, there are more than one Big Bang, and it is started with a roar. Then we worship a god called Rudra, because from their roar the whole creation happened. And then we worship each and every plant and claim that God is present in each and every proton, each and every atom. Now scientists say that a God particle, that means God is present in a particle. That means people of India, spiritual gurus, very earlier solved this problem which scientists are solving right now. So it is very important that we must understand their ideology, we must understand that their, you can say, thinking, because they solved this problem very early and we are currently suffering with it. But we have to understand that if any people in the world solve any problem, we have to endeavor that we have to spread this knowledge in the whole world, so that any people who are wanting the solution of that problem are able to get it. Earlier, through the lack of science and technology, there is a very, you can say, gap of communication happen. But as science and technology development, as social media development, what you utter here, all people in the whole world listen it, see it, and its true form. Earlier, due to lack of technology, many wrong things are going on. What you speak, other people speak to other people, that people speak to other people in the whole manner. At the last, what you speak is completely distorted and it reached to the final person in a completely different way. Okay, maybe what you said is not very much related to what the last person said, but today with the help of technology, what I teach, what I tell, you exactly hear my words, you exactly see my faces. Okay, many people claim that Buddha is like that, Krishna is like that, Shiva is like that, but if they are in this arena, you see it. See, in their time, they communicate very smoothly, very conveniently than this technology. But the problem is that at that point of time, for seeing, for hearing it, you have to be upgraded to that level. Otherwise, it is very much not possible. But nowadays, through mobile, through other technology, maybe your mechanism is not updated, but mechanism of mobile is updated, so you understand the voice of that people, you understand the lecture of that people, teaching of that people with the help of your machine. That means maybe your mechanism is not upgraded, but what your machine you use is upgraded. So with the help of that machine, you upgrade yourself. So it is very important that solve problem which are solved earlier, we have to collect the answer of each and every question and spread this knowledge in the whole world, because nowadays science and technology reach towards such a point that when I speak here, the whole world is capable of listening it, because we advance in the terms of not only technology, in the terms of distribution also. That means each and every person get it on an affordable price. We spread the wire of internet also. That means try to connect each and every human being with the whole globe. So in terms of we develop technology and also each and every people are capable of using it, then only what I teach other people are capable of hearing it with the help of science and technology. For example, let's say a situation where we develop a good technology, but we do not, you can say, distribute it to the needy people. What is the purpose of it? There is no purpose. Your very purpose is defeated. You made machine for a group of people. Maybe there is a situation that lots of production not happen and lots of material is not available. This is another thing, but it's material available. If human beings are in need, we have to produce that material on a large number so that human being overall benefited from it. Okay, so because why I tell this story is because when I record a lecture or give a lecture, I tried that whoever want to know it must get it, because see, on a different arena, my experience is completely different from other people's experience. Maybe on the same topic, what I thought is completely different from the other people. And see, for that I invested my time, my life. I keep my mechanism on a good state on the daily basis. I try to ensure that what I speak is completely very much related to with truth, because I try to see, go into the nature, look at everything as the way it is, touch it, I feel it, I experience it, I meditate it, so that what I tell or what I, you can say, said in this video must be very much close to the truth. So, and in this manner I listen, I hear the videos of different people, because I want to hear their experience. But many point of time I disappointed that many people just say anything without that thing into their experience, or just listen from any person and convey here on in their lecture. But no, you have to experience anything by your, even if you listen of other people's experience, you must pay attention on that person, that what that guy tell is actually true for themselves, for their life. If not, then do not follow it. Do not follow it completely. No, no, no. Because if other people say about health and it is unhealthy, your mind said that do not follow it. If any other person, you can say, talk about different experience, but they do not experience that thing in their life, do not follow it. So it is very important. And in this series I try to tell you things which I experience personally. First, I keep my mechanism on such a state that I perceive that dimension, and by perceiving that dimension I try to spread, because it is my, you can say, dharma. Okay, it is my duty that as a human being, what I learn from the whole creation, or what I input get from the whole creation, I must you can say spread or distribute this knowledge in the whole world. Okay, so in terms of cosmos, many culture experience everything in different manner. They give different name. They give nothing, they give everything, they give cosmos, they give universe. So basically it is, we try to understand ourselves, within ourselves, as well as things present outside our life. So when we pay attention on our life, that means on daily basis heart is beating, we eat, we sleep, we study, we do different types of things, and many things are going on within our body. Many things are going within our body. In terms of heart is beating, digestive system is opening, each and every cell is working for doing different work, for play, for sports, for music, for education. What? Because energy is throbbing within you, and soul takes charge of the whole energy and tell you what to do, what to not do, what is good, what is not good, because a very life energy is throbbing within you. If you pay enough attention on yourself, on your life, then you know everything as the way it is, because the most precious thing in your life is your life itself. That life, you can say, run your engine. That life is give you an idea that perceive the whole cosmos, perceive the whole universe. So first of all, we have to explore our life, inner dimension of life, and then we move on to the world and try to understand the outside of the world. Okay, so if you understand inside of your mechanism, so you a very important concept you understand is life. Then you try to understand what it is actually, what this life is actually. So when you move, you say that other type of people, they also have this type of shape, sizes, but in terms of their behavior, their experience, it is completely different. But there must be within themselves something which is throbbing them throughout the day. Then you see a plant on daily basis, they grow, they fruit coming on the tree, they ripe, they fall, people eat, then energy get from the people. We you can say throw the seed, another plant grow. In the same manner, we see flowers, we smell. That means we eat, we experience sweetness or sourness of that food through our tongue. When we see their color, their shape, their size through our eyes. When you hear the sounds of birds, we experience that in terms of sound through our ears. Okay, when we touch anything, we experience them through our, you can say, our skin, our touch senses. Okay, and when we smell anything, we experience that dimension with the help of our nose. That means on daily basis, a data of the cosmos is downloading in our mind through our five senses. But when you meditate, data related to non-physical as well as physical downloaded automatically and in a very conscious manner. Because see, data, what is happening in the whole world, downloaded in your mind in an unconscious state. If you want to pull it requires lots of effort, lots of energy. But when you meditate, and higher energy is automatically coming in your body, coming in your mind, coming in your whole system, and it energizes you in such a level that you want to know everything. Okay, because this happened with myself. When I pay attention on my body, on my life, I try to understand other life. Then I move into the different area. I try to see different people, different plants. Then I claim that plant is an animal, human beings are plants are one life form, human beings are one life form. That means 8 billion people, more number of plants. I do not count it 8 billion people because from data from some newspaper there are plants. Then I see different small creature. They are running by their own, different size shape. Some are running, some are climbing, some are crawling. That means there are variety of life species. If you claim life is in terms of moving, plant is moving, human beings are moving, ants are moving, dogs are moving, fishes are moving. So that means a variety of life form exists on this planet Earth. So how we understand each and every life form? So if I try to understand about fish, I have to pay enough attention on the fish, and when I pay enough attention on fish, I realize that if I want to know everything about the fish internally as well externally, I have to be think like fish. I have to be like fish. Only then I know it, because it is true for my life. If I want to know my life, I go back into the past and experience what I experienced in my past. I try to always remind about myself that what I do in my childhood, what I do currently, what I do in the future. That means through my experience I understand my life. In the same manner, if I pay attention on a fish, if I want to understand the fish, I have to become like a fish. I have to experience their thought, their emotion, their problem, how they swim, where they live, what are their problem. In the same manner, if I want to solve the problem of degradation, I want to understand the problem of the tree to become like a tree. That means on daily basis they are standing, they are not moving, fruits are coming, flowers are coming, people cut them, they give them oxygen, they give the fruit, flower, leaves, medicine, everything, but people cut them. So I have to become like a tree and understand. In my perception, it is like that. So it is automatically come in my mind that if I want to know each and every life form, that means if I want to know each and every life form, so I have to become each and every life form on a different time. So it question intriguing me. Then I automatically you can say give an idea to my mind that, let's say for example, I present in each and every life form. Whichever life form I want to know, I become like that. Hypothetically, I claim to my mind that I am present in each and every life form. Really, it is happening with me. So let's say I am in a fish, then I think like a fish. I swim here and there, I understand their problem. So in the same manner, I think when I talk about a plant, I understand their problem by going into their core area. If I talk about mountain, I become like that. I experience the situations of mountain, their places. So in the same manner, I found myself that I am not only in my body, I am present everywhere. I am present everywhere, and through this thought, spirituality come into my life. And then I saw videos on YouTube. What I think, is it true or not? Is it madness of my mind, or other people have thinking like that or not? So I see a video related to spirituality. In spirituality, it's very much say that you are the creator of the whole creation, but you do not perceive it, then you do not know it. That means every human being is the creator of the whole creation. Creator is present within you. Who perceive it, know it, and act sensibly in the world. Who do not perceive it, do not know it, and act like a joker in the whole world. So the first and foremost I realized at that point of time is I have to first pay enough attention on my mechanism, on my life, and I understand my life. If I know it in its ultimate, there is nothing left in the whole world to know about, because cosmos is beginningless and endless. If I try to travel through machines and through different things, time is very less for this mechanism. So meditation is the only way. If I want to travel in the whole world, from country to country, it take in a comprehensive manner, it take, you can say, more than 20 to 30 years, because in each country, if I spend, let's say, one month, even one month only, or two months only, but in terms of area budget, it may vary from country to country. It minimum take 5 to 6 years, 5 to 6 years minimum. So I travel only the planet Earth. If I want to travel other planet, another 5-6 years. If I want to travel the whole galaxy, my life is gone. That means through physicality, if I want to travel, I do not cover the whole cosmos, but I try to travel the whole cosmos in this lifespan only, and also in its true form. So meditation or non-physicality in the way, because we know that, and science and technology claim that the whole cosmos is made up of the dark energy and dark matter. Dark energy consists of 68%, dark matter consists of 27%, and normal matter consists of 5%. That means what we know and what in terms of physicality is only 5%. That means even if we know the whole physicality, for example, hypothetically, if I am capable of traveling in the whole physicality, I know only the 5%, but I want to know everything: physicality, non-physicality, dark matter, dark energy, normal matter, this creation, previous creation, last creation, first creation, before that, after that. I want to know everything. So for this, meditation is required. For this, different activation of different nerve cells is required. For this, different opening of different dimensions is required, opening of different nadis, different chakras is required, and also utilization of time is also required. Where you utilize your time, where you spend your time, where you invest your time is very important. When you invest your time on the things which you already know, there is no point of it, because if you want to know each and every time dimension, you have a time. We do not know either tomorrow we live or die. At a moment we do not know, but who created us, who created this whole world, who created the whole time, space, all this magnanimity, have some, you can say, strategy, in this game, that who should play, who should not, how long one play, how they play. Okay, so it is very much in the hand of the creator. So we have to respect the creator's creation, understand the creator's creation, play the game very nicely. Whatever given to us, basically whatever we receive from this whole cosmos is given by the creator. So we have to first understand the creator's creation, what types of things present in it, what types of game we play, how we perceive it, through which method, and try to adopt that method which is very convenient for this life as well as for this mechanism. Because in this creation, variety of mechanism is existed, but you as a life, in whichever shape, size you are, maybe you are a bird, maybe you are a flower, maybe you are a tree, whatever you are, because people say that only human beings experience it, but in my perception, every atom is capable of understanding what you talk. Okay, in your perception, in people's perception, people think that what I tell is only human beings are capable of hearing. It is a very, you can say, ignorance of life, because you are present in, if you experience that you are present in each and every atom, then how other atoms are not perceiving what you said? They perceive in different manner, human beings perceive in different manner. Each and every atom have their own experience, but each and every atom connected with each other in a so much sophistication that we do not separate it. But on a time, as time passes, many people who do not understand it try to separate it. Okay, so this is a very small lecture on it, and the core idea, emphasis in this video is, I tried to tell you that first of all, pay attention on your life, try to connect your life with other life, try to understand them, try to relate each and every atom with the other atom, combine it, understand everything in its whole, from its beginningless to endless, from surface to core, for simple to complex, in whichever may possible. It may vary from soul to soul, because soul is present in each and every atom, but in different shape and sizes. For example, you are a very complex, very sophisticated mind, but birds are not. So they understand in their own manner, their own level. You can say earthworm do not have so much sophisticated machine, but whatever understand till now, we know that human mechanism is the most sophisticated machine on planet Earth. So it is the responsibility that each and every atom must play their role in its own. We are made up of 37 trillion cells, so we have the responsibility of that much cell. For a young generation, for an adult human being, 37 trillion cells. So we have to take charge of our life, we have to take charge of each and every cell of our body, keep ourselves on such a state that we are capable of knowing whatever happening in the whole creation. We try to solve all types of problem in whichever generation, in whichever situation we live, and always try to push our boundary and go and try to reach the ultimate. And the ultimate thing in the life of a human being is the liberation. In the terms of life is liberation. Many birds, animal, ants, human being, other things try to liberate, try to set their physical dimension and try to enter the non-physical dimension, because first of all, non-physical dimension is a large chunk of the whole cosmos, consists of non-physicality, and when you enter into non-physicality, you do things much faster and less obstacle is present in your way. So I hope through this small video you understand a basic nitty-gritty of your life, your relation with the nature, your relation with the space, our existence in the whole happenings, and how we, through using our mechanism, how we are capable of doing anything in the whole world, because through this mechanism we try to experience everything. Other human beings, through their mechanism, they try to experience everything. So in the same manner, if every atom try to, with the help of their mechanism, if they try to understand everything, so at last a point came where people reveal the truth, understand the truth, because truth is same for each and every human being. So where anything you say, if you can say large gathering or people are happy, whatever they do, they happy, they are joyful, that means a drop of truth must involve there. Otherwise this large gathering, these joyful faces are not, you have not seen. Okay, so I go to different temples, different religious places, different tourist places, okay, different marketplaces where people are joyful, happy, they are healthy. That means a drop of truth must invaded their mind. That's why they organize such a large scale organization and provide them with and help them and give them resources so that other people enhance their life, enjoy their life and live a good full-fledged life. Other people who do not perceive it, understand it, they try to do mediocre things, but it is our responsibility, that if we perceive the dimension of joy, if we perceive the dimension of liberation, if we perceive the dimension of the existence of love, our life mystery of the creation, we must spread this knowledge in the whole world in different language, in different activity, and whichever manner possible. If you try to convey this knowledge to the birds, we convey this in a different manner. If you try to convey this knowledge to the human being, we convey this in a different manner. If we want to convey this knowledge in the different parts of the region, we have to understand the culture, geography of that region, and we convey it in a different manner. And the best thing is just win the heart of the people. If you win the heart of the people, they understand yourself as a part of themselves and they listen to you very carefully, very sincerely, and they make yourself as a part of yourself. And it is the only solution of solving any problem. If you want to solve the problem of the whole world, try to include everything as a part of yourself. Do not discriminate on the basis of anything. Look at everything as the way it is. And when you try to solve problem, first of all, you do not mess up your mind or your body. You first of all solve your problem, and then step out into the world and solve the problem of the people in whichever region they live. Maybe they are aliens living on different planets. Many people claim that. Any creature, any atom, be it animate, inanimate, river, water, anything, you experience everything as a part of yourself. And when you try to give any knowledge, convey any knowledge about anything, try to experience that thing as part of yourself and convey that knowledge for that purpose. And in the same manner, if you can say 15 to, let's say for example, 100 different types of people are present on this planet Earth. We have 193 countries, but in cultural and religion wise many things are connected. So for example, let's say 100 different types of dimensions are required to spread this teaching in the whole world. You step out in the world and reach those 100 places and try to spread your knowledge by winning the heart of the people, by taking the help of that people and spread this knowledge in the whole world. And it must be for the benefit of that people, for opening the dimension of the people of that region and experiencing them and telling them the true nature of their life. So I hope you love this lecture and enjoy this lecture, and I hope you gain a very deep insight related to our life. So it is a first episode on mystery of the creation, mystery of the universe. So Namaskaram. Thank you. I hope you enjoy this video. Namaskaram.